Two days before our trip, we're about to pack all our food. We've got 7 nights and 8 days food each. We've got a combination of real meals, raddocks. We've got some of this tailwind mix that you put into your drinks. We've got recovery smoothies, lots of bars, nuts, freeze-dried, coffees, chocolate bars, all good to go. Day one, we're heading up the Pinch Gut track in the Robert Ridge. We're going to camp at the Hanapanari Tarns tonight for New Year's Eve. It's the first day of our big Nelson Lakes trip. My pack's 25 kgs with the camera gear. What about yours, Victoria?
About 15, I think.
And Anton?
18 kilo.
So pretty heavy, and we've got quite a long way to go, but we'll crack on with it and it should be fine. I don't know, but we're almost up at the hut, about to have a coffee. Just had a coffee at the Relax Shelter. Now we're going to head along the Robert Ridge. Should take about 4 hours or something. Good weather. Then we'll pitch the tents, go for a swim. Applying sunscreen. How's the ridge on this fine day? Pretty stunning day. The old ski resort down in the first basin. Making pretty good progress along the Robert Ridge. Pretty straightforward bit of track, kind of rocky, a few scrambly bits, but not too bad. Pack weight's feeling pretty good, and I think we have enough water, so it's been quite nice conditions for hiking so far. Victoria's down and beginning her search for a nice flat spot. Just down to Tarns, gonna have my recovery smoothie from Raddocks, spirulina and strawberry. Got to get anabolic quick. Big day tomorrow. Find any good spots, Victoria?
Good spot. It's gonna be an awesome camp.
Victoria's got this nice new icebreaker thing on. It's pretty legit. We decided to bring the big Angelus because we're going to be camping on the Travers Saddle maybe and up at Lake Thompson, pretty remote, so we wanted to be sure that we would survive. And you can't really trust the sea to summit in any wind.
Are you gonna get in?
Victoria's in the tarn.
Basil pesto.
Tonight I'm having the Sri Lankan curry from Real Meals. I'm going to eat this whole massive bag of rice. What are you having, Anton?
Same as you. Kumara mash instead of rice.
This is the basil pesto. It's really tasty. It's nice and tangy, good pesto flavour. Delicious.
Chicken in a bag.
It's about 8 o'clock. We had a pretty early start. We're just making our way down the Cascade track. It's pretty steep, like a 400 metre real steep descent. And you hit the bottom of this little basin and you make your way down to the Travers Valley. Then we've got a boost all the way up the Travers Valley and hopefully to Travers Saddle today. Well, it's perfect conditions and we just have to push on. Pretty steep descent coming down here, but we're almost down to the trees, and then it's pretty gradual till we hit the valley floor, and then it's quite flat I think to John Tate Hut. But it's a pretty easy section of track really, pretty straightforward.
Doing the same, Anton?
800 berry.
So nice on the Cascade track. Beautiful stream. Follow it down. Quite a lot of boulders and roots, but so nice just to hike through this location. Got all these beautiful pools. We're going pretty slow, but it's just nice through here. Still on the Cascade, taking our time, overeating on all our snacks. But it's beautiful through here, and it's not dark till 10, so we can just keep going and have all our stims.
We're gonna run out of stims by John Tate.
Yeah, we're gonna run out.
That's right.
Run out of food. We've made it down to the turn off. How's morale?
Morale's good. Body is not.
Victoria?
Stim's declining.
It's taking longer than we thought.
Pretty good brew. Tastes like cigarette butts and stale leather.
We're now at John Tate Hut, and it's 4 o'clock, and it's still 3 or 4 hours away, and a 900 meter altitude gain climb to the saddle. So it's a pretty big day, but I met some people in the hut, and they said it was absolutely worth it to camp on the saddle. So good motivation to push on. What is it, Anton?
Huh?
Go forward.
Huh?
I want to see the gorge.
What does his brunch take?
20.
They look like a good pole.
Status report, Anton.
While I'm walking up the track, I know that something's not right because I can't remember the previous 10 steps. All I can do is focus on the next step.
I'm starting to suffer from cognitive decline. We're not even at the Travers Falls yet.
Far away.
I'm getting throttled by my sternum strap. That's alright. Hiking in the trees is quite nice. It's actually a pretty good track up here. Travers Falls. It's pretty spectacular. It's quite loud, but there's like mist hitting my face. Pretty amazing spot.
This is A1 electrolyte sugar powder. It's just going to get us through the last bit of our journey.
I'm actually really glad that we have this now.
Makes a big difference, eh?
It's a pretty good product. Anton is awaiting his stimulus.
Big stim. Sugar.
look. We're in the basin, and over there is the Travers Hut, and we've still got to go way up into these mountains.
It's alright though. We're already losing our minds. We can't be that bad.
We're just having a quick resupply before we do the final grunt up to the saddle. What's the time? Must be getting pretty late. We've been walking for what feels like many hours, but it's great conditions and one final push. I think about ready for the final push. Up here, the temperature's dropping pretty fast. It's very still, getting pretty high up, but it's pretty atmospheric and spectacular. We got mist coming over the mountains. Right, we got to the top of the Travers Saddle at about 10, and it was hard work, but we're up here. The moon and the stars, and we're just quickly establishing camp right next to each other. I need to get changed into my clean clothes. Get dinner on. Tonight we've got beef stroganoff on the Travers Saddle with some of these things that I haven't tried. Instant mashed potato. Picked these up at the gear shop. Apparently they're tasty, so I'm gonna have 2 of these.
That's mine.
And Victoria's got a 600 Radix peri peri. Before we embarked on our last push up to the Travers Saddle, we had Radix recovery smoothies, and without those I don't think we would have made it.
They were so good. They taste real nice.
They tasted good and they helped us out. So we've got to get these on. It's very late and we're very tired. The moon's setting over Mount Travis and we're tucked up in our quilts and had a big feast. And my legs are numb and my feet just pulverised. I hope we have a good sleep and have an amazing sunrise in the morning and it'll be all worth it. Any final words, Victoria? Good night. Good morning from the Travers Saddle. I've awoken to completely perfect conditions. Not really a cloud in the sky, no wind, and now I can see everything in the surrounding terrain. It's pretty incredible. Victoria pops her head out the vestibule door to see Mount Travis. She is amazed at the sight before her. She now thinks, I want a coffee.
Alright, day 1 we started at Lake Rodawiti. We started at this car park here, went up the pinch gut, all the way across the ridge, and camped down by these little towns near Angelus.
Really good campsite there.
Angelus was over here. Day 2, we came all the way down the Cascade track into the Travers Valley. Walked all the way up the Travers Valley. There's John Tate Hut, Upper Travers Hut, and then last night from about 8 o'clock till 10 or something like that, we came up straight up this big steep bit of track, and we're currently camping where that little blue dot is on the Travers Saddle. And then today's mission is to go down off here, up here, and around to Blue Lake and Lake Constance.
So yeah, on day 2 it was a bigger day than we expected. It took us maybe from about 7 in the morning to about 10 at night until we had the tent pitched. So I'm not sure if everyone would be up for that kind of day. In hindsight, maybe we should have left earlier in the morning or something. But it was good to get up here, and today should be a pretty easy day down to Blue Lake. It's just down the hill and up the valley a little bit. Preparing my feet for the huge descent. I had to take my toes off. They started disintegrating yesterday. We're up at these really nice little tarns up above the Travers Saddle. Beautiful clear water. We wanted to come camp here, but we didn't manage to get this far. Anton just threw a snowball at me. But we'll go investigate the bigger tarn and get some water to drink. There's several tent spots up here. It's pretty rocky, but people have built these big wind barricades around the tent sites, because you get up here and there can be some pretty strong winds, but something like this would help quite a bit. Anton is swimming in the alpine tarn. Almost down to West Sabine. It's about 3:30. It's taken us a bit longer than expected. It's quite hot. We've still got a fair distance to go up to the Blue Lake.
I don't consent to this.
At the West Sabine, unsure if we can push on to Blue Lake today. Feeling pretty fatigued. My feet are disintegrating inside my boots, and I think we underestimated the distance and overestimated our fitness. The 25 kilo pack doesn't help, and it's rather hot at the moment. We're leaving West Sabine. Not sure what the time is. Feeling pretty fatigued, but we're gonna push on and see how far we get today. Might have to do an emergency camp somewhere along the way, or maybe we'll get to Blue Lake. But we'll see how we get on. About 8:30, final little push to Blue Lake. It's pretty hard. Victoria, how's it? She's tired. We're almost there though, man. I'm hungry. It's been a big day. I think we're just a bit unconditioned for it, eh? Gonna get a soup on for me and Victoria. Just sitting here, I got the most amazing view looking out this way. You can see the moon coming up down the valley that we just walked up. Moss Pass up there. It's a pretty incredible spot. So for dinner, I have Indian curry, raddicks. That's what Victoria's having. And I'm going to have another grilled meal Sri Lanka curry with a big bag of basmati rice. And then after that, we're going to smash out this tropical pudding from Real Meals. So big feast for us tonight. Got my endless bag of chicken. I feel way better today than I did yesterday when we got to the Travers Saddle at 10 o'clock.
We're still filming, so that's probably good.
We have awoken to the misty mountains.
Oh, what day is it?
We're on day 4 now.
Start the day with some nuts.
The misty Moss Pass.
It's very high up.
Good morning, Anton. I had a deep cramp in my hamstring last night, so Victoria quickly got me some salt sticks from the pack, which helped alleviate it. Bit sore, bit crusty, but we'll get a coffee and then we'll have to push on. But we've awoken to a beautiful misty morning. It was quite warm last night, but things are good, and we will have coffee, then continue.
We will speak for the lake.
How'd you sleep, Anton?
Real good.
Nice.
Again, I've turned the Cedar Summit inside out, the sleeping bag, and there's no condensation on the outside, so I've figured that one out. And that's no longer a problem when I wake up in the morning.
We're just packing up camp at the moment. It's a bit cloudy, which should be good. Give us a bit of colour from the sun. And then we're going to head up to Constance, have our breakfast there. Hopefully head on to Thompson today.
You're going to have second breakfast.
Yeah, we're going to have a second breakfast.
Milk chocolate, so I can whack that out tonight. And 4 days worth of chocolate.
Just up at Lake Constance, having these Radix breakfasts. We're about 100 metres up above the lake, and we're going to head on up and around the edge of the lake, and then we'll probably see the Waiau Pass and be like, holy hell, we got to go up there. But we got a pretty early start today, feeling pretty good. It's just pretty incredible up here.
Alright guys, we've come from Blue Lake today up to Lake Constance, and we've just had breakfast here, and the plan is at the moment we're going to head along Lake Constance and then get to the bottom of Waiau Pass, reassess what we're doing, and all going well we're going to go straight up Waiau Pass, straight down Waiau Pass, and then when we get to this creek we're hopefully going to get back up to Lake Thompson.
It's 11 o'clock. We stopped and had a good smoko at the head of Lake Constance. And now we're going to start the big climb up the Waiau Pass. We can see a few TA people that we met further on the trail slowly making their way up there. But we're feeling pretty good. We had lots of food just then. And it's only about 3k as the crow flies to Lake Thompson, but I think it's 600 up, 400 down, then another 500 back up. But we'll crack onto it. See how we go. We're making pretty good progress. As you can see, we've come up a fair way from the lake now, and we're just smashing the tailwind sugar drink thing. That stuff's a lifesaver. But we're making good time, feeling good about it. Gonna get up above this scree slope and then I think it's only a few more 100 meters, I hope. Spectacular though, it's like living inside a landscape painting. How's it going, Victoria?
Good. Smashing it out.
And I'm trudging up. We're about 100 meters from the top of the Waiau Pass. This is down to Constance. Quite high up now.
Did it? Here, over there, is where we're going, to Lake Thompson.
Way over there.
The steep guts. Ow!
Steep descent. Coming off the Waiau Pass. Got to be careful here.
I can tell you about what I think of this trek. I'll put it amongst some of my other great treks like the Southern Empire trek in Peru, which goes to Machu Picchu.
That's where we came from. Stop.
Pretty big effort. It's really hot and it's going to be hard work, I think, to make our way all up here. But we've got plenty of daylight. We'll load up on water. We'll just have to push on. It's about 5:15. Still not at the lake. Maybe another 200 meters or 100 meters. We're just sidling up on the left-hand side of this creek. We're almost at the lake, a little bit further to go. But looking back over here, that's the pass, the Waiau Pass that you come through, down this rock face, all the way down there. It looks brutal. You come down this rock face there. We're at Lake Thompson and look at all these birds. What are those things? We've made it up to Lake Thompson and it's absolutely incredible up here. I mean, Blue Lake's nice, but this is a whole nother level of remote wilderness experience. I just can't believe it. If anyone has the means to get up there,
It's unreal.
they should do it, because I mean,
It's actually amazing.
it's a big hike, but absolutely amazing, guys. These Radix recovery smoothies, super important on days like today when you get cooked. Hip flexors roasted, feet dissolving. But this will heal me.
Took my feet out of my boots. It's the first time I've seen sun in like 4 or 5 days. It's just good to be here.
Shivers, man. Woo! These are my boots, the Scarpa SL Active. They're a 900 gram boot each shoe. So they're quite heavy, but they're really protective, and they're as waterproof of a boot as you'll get out there. The leather is 2.8mm thick. There's a full rand, and inside is full of cushioning, and yeah, heaps of room in the toe box. Never had any blisters around the toes, but I'm still breaking them in a bit, so in the heel cup there, of which is lined with calf leather, still getting the perfect fit. So I rate them pretty highly. I've yet to use them in snow, which is why I really bought them, but they've been great protective boots for a long trip. I just don't want to be in cold water right now.
Hey guys, this is what's for dinner tonight. I've got some Turkish falafel and some of this basil pesto quinoa. Yeah, that's my meal. Abel's going to have some wilderness stew and then some bacon mash. And we might even throw on these instant veggies just cause. And after that we're going to have some food. That's the menu for this evening. Alright, and before, we've also got these. Are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Anton's dinner. We're going to get this on first, because if you can't see in the background, he's just been in the water. And he's freezing.
Looking to
This is dinner.
How many freeze-dried is that?
It's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's like $300.
We're in.
So just my layering system here, obviously starting with the Colonel Mustard Merino undies, merino layer here. This is some Polartec hooded, zipped up thing. If you're ever in the Air Force, you'll be familiar with these ones. Then we're layering with the puffy jacket. Next up, we've got a rain jacket to keep the wind off.
Where are your pants?
Huh?
Where are your pants?
And pants.
You're going to be pretty warm and all that. Feeding time.
Rifle's real nice.
I'll try some strip. It's not chili flakes. How's everyone after the feast?
Had a delicious buffet. That was yummy. Now we're trying to wait for it to digest so we can warm up.
It's time for us to have our rice pudding, and then I think we're going to get into bed.
I'm really tired and cold.
Had our rice pudding, It was delicious. We're finally full. And now we're going to get into bed. It's about 9:30. Hopefully be asleep by 10. Wake up early tomorrow and we're going over Thompson Pass and down the Derville as far as we can get.
Good morning. We're just having some coffee. Sun's starting to come up and we've got some big dark clouds rolling in, so we're going to try and get started a little bit earlier than expected so we don't get lighted in.
Nice.
Alright, this is where we currently are at Lake Thompson, and we are going to head up and over Thompson Pass, down into the Derville Valley, and head somewhere along here, hopefully down to Waiau Hut today, and then tomorrow we'll be heading all the way out down the valley to Lake Rotorua, where we're going to catch the boat out and get back home.
We have to go up this little chute. And up there is the Thompson Pass, the top of it. That's Anton pretending to be an alpinist. Anton, it could collapse on you and you might fall down quite far. Good for you. There's the scuffies electives. Just came down off the steep scree. Pretty dodgy. How was it, Victoria?
It's kind of scary. I don't really like it.
We made it though. Victoria did well. Anton sprinted off. Quite funny. Anton's building a giant cairn in the valley. Finally, we've made it to the start of the route in the Derville Valley. It's about 12:30. And we left Thompson Lake at 7:30 or 8. It's quite hard work coming down this little gorgy valley and over the pass. But hopefully the route's in pretty good condition and we can chug along. We've still got quite a long way to go today. We've got the GoPro out because the track is actually not a track, it's a thicket. And the camera's gonna get destroyed, so I'm gonna have the GoPro. I think we've completely lost where we're going and we're moving very slowly. We're back down on the riverbed and there's another big marker there. If you're coming down off the Thompson Pass, you see a marker, don't follow it. Follow the creek bed and carry on the creek. because that was just a big waste of time. What's going on with this route? Doc's confusing us. They're making it harder. We've arrived at the upper Derville Hut.
980 meters, 1-2 beds.
Move in. Just a little bungalow in the wilderness. Oh man, made it. I'm sore. We've had a big break and now we're heading out from the upper Derville Hut. It's about 2:39 and our aim is to get to George Lyon, or maybe a bit past it today. We don't have much food left, but the rest was good. It took us a lot of energy to get from the Thompson Pass down to here. I'm weak. It's 4 o'clock. I'm breaking down. My knees are on fire. So it's about 7:30. It took us about 12 hours from Lake Thompson to get here. Another huge day, a bit longer than we thought. How was it, Victoria?
It was very long. I was exhausted from the previous days and it just felt like it went on for ages.
It was hard. Probably, again, overestimated our abilities and underestimated the topo map. But we're here now and we're getting ravaged by sandflies, but I might go for a quick swim, get dinner on, and probably just go to sleep because I'm pretty gassed out. Victoria's got a new pillow. It's the Nemo Pillow Elite, I think. She reckons it's more comfortable than the Cedar Summit. The fabric on it feels nicer and the baffling system feels...
The baffling system seems to hold your head in place. I find it really comfortable.
Yeah, it's a nice product.
My favourite out of the three of them.
We're going out tomorrow. And this is all the food we have.
Today. Tomorrow. We're going out tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Unless we can't get the boat and then we book the following day.
Nah, you just ring up the boat when it comes.
We're going out tomorrow no matter what. We're going to eat all the food today and leave enough to get to the boat tomorrow. One final bonanza for me. I'm going to have the Real Meals chocolate pudding before bed.
It's about 5 o'clock in the morning and we've awoken to some rain on the tent. It's kind of coming and going. We've got a pretty big walk out today to the Derville Hut to capture the boat. But feeling pretty crusty on day 6. Feet are dissolved and running out of food. Victoria's getting a coffee on and then we're going to have to pack up in the wet. So should be fun, but we have no choice.
We've had a pretty fast pack up. Not sure what the time is, but we're about to head out from George Lyon and begin the march down the valley. It's quite nice conditions. Rain's kind of eased a bit, but it'll be a bit wet. But it'll keep the temperature down, hopefully. So yeah, last day, hopefully. Progress has slowed down a bit. Victoria's got quite a sore knee, so we've given her some painkillers and Anton's taken the weight out of her pack. But I think it's about 8:30 or something and we're about 3 or 4 k's away from, I think it's Morgan Hut. Should be alright, it's quite nice temperature. We're in this big clearing. The river opens up. The Derville tracks, a bit overgrown. Gotta push your way through these flexes and lots of this cutty grass stuff, which is not too pleasant. But it's not too bad either. We're at the turn off to Morgan Hut. Anton's doing alright. Victoria's making it. Track's been eroded away to the river. Stopping for lunch. We're gonna have my final real meals. We'll save this radix for the hut. It's about 11:30. We just passed Morgan Hut. There's a big dead deer over there. Hunters must have shot it. It's all cut up. I just drank some water downstream of it, so hopefully I don't get sick. You can see it over there. It's quite overgrown through here. It's all wet. Make your way through these ferns. Okay, it's about 3 o'clock and we're almost at the end of the Derville Valley. Don't think I'm ever going to go up the Derville Valley again. It's been a long walk with a rough track and we're all losing our minds. But we're near the end. We're going to catch that sweet, sweet boat, hopefully. There's Victoria coming in the background.
10 minutes. Last 10 minutes. Let's do it.
I don't feel too good, man. I just want to have a ginger beer and some chips. I'm cooked. Oh. Thanks for watching the video. And if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel for more great content like this, okay? I hope you liked it. It was a great trip. Probably the best I've ever done. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.